Hello everyone. I just broke 1000 elo in a 1v1 random map ranked game. And while that's not a great achievement, I'm going to take a look at my opponent and point out some mistakes I saw him make. Maybe we can all learn from him. So let's get started. He's scouting with sheep. That's good. Although not very effectively, he could keep his sheep moving. He's going to build his lumber camp. He hasn't really scouted his wood, really. It's probably best to know your wood line before you go build a lumber camp near it. Small thing. I don't think that's critical. There's a few mistakes that I think are pretty critical that doomed this game for him. He has 5 on sheep, 6 on sheep, 2 on wood so far. We're even for villagers. I'm Japanese. He's Vikings. And these elos are just wrong. I was about 980 in this game, not 953. So I don't know where these elos are being pulled from. He was also higher. He was about 1,000 in this game. Yeah, the passage. There we go. I thought this was a pure water map. It's not. It's got shallows on it. So you've got 2 crossings here in the water. Lots of fish to be taken. All right, let's take a look at his mistakes. He's got villagers on stragglers. He's got some idle eco right there. And actually, you're going to see that in here. He's got idle TC, idle eco. So, not great. And then his boiler wasn't great. You want that bore a lot closer to the town center. Even if you're not right underneath it, you want it closer than this. So that's not great. So you could certainly work on that. And then I know conventional knowledge is to build 2 lumber camps and split your villagers between them. But others, including I think Mr. Slow or Mr. Planner, I guess he's both. But I've also observed this. It's actually more efficient to just use 1 lumber camp. These things are expensive. You can't really spare 100 wood at this point in the game. All right, I'm headed feudal, and he's about to head feudal. So we're both headed feudal. There, idle villagers. You're seeing idle TC time and idle eco here. Idle eco being the biggest difference between us, if I'm being honest. Although that's a full minute more idle TC time. So that's not good. All right, double bit axe just came in for myself, and he's in the feudal age. We're going to see if he does any eco upgrades. Archery range, a house, barracks. And now he's scouted this, but he hasn't done anything else, and I don't know what he's thinking. He's not checking out my town. Blacksmith, okay, good. There's our double bit axe coming in. All right, his unit composition is interesting. Spearmen presumably are to go up against scout cavalry. Skirmisher against my archers, I guess. But it's kind of a mix. I'm not really sure what he's going for here. He's not going to defend his fish, which I suppose is fine if you decide to just give up water. You know, resources collected are still pretty close here. Idle eco and idle TC are certainly pulling apart. But that does change. Putting down a second archery range. So you're thinking he's going to mass archers here, right? That makes sense. Let's fast forward a bit. All right, so actually, there we go. He is now in the castle age. Where am I? I'm in the feudal age, and I don't have nearly enough food to go castle yet. I'm kind of stuck. Now I'm taking out his dock, but he is castle age. He's putting down a town center, and I should be in deep trouble right about now, right? He could have knights out. He could be massing crossbows. What is he doing? His archery ranges aren't running. He also is out of wood and gold. He's also not got crossbow in or thumb ring. He's not building university for ballistics, although that usually comes later, but no upgrades yet. Just skirmishers, archers, with no upgrades that I can see. I guess he's got 4+1, so he's got fletching. Does he have any armor? Yeah, it looks like he's got the first armor upgrade too. I guess that's here, yeah. Alright, good. So now he's scouting me. He's looking for my eco. This is good. He should have done this sooner. So I've got villagers vulnerable right here that he could go for. What else does he see? He sees gold miners, undefended by the town center. And he's attacking my house and my dock. Now, attack my fishing ships? Sure, but my dock? I don't know what he's doing. He sees that I have lumberjacks here, a whole bunch of lumberjacks. So he could take my gold, could take my wood, or he could take my berries, right? I'm trying to block him from my gold with a tower here, which he sees right about now. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to have to back off. But he could still position his archers right here and get my gold, right? This tower actually doesn't protect my gold. So he backs off now. He's not being very aggressive. Okay, this is fine. He can attack my archers under the town center. Or no, my archers, sorry, my villagers under the town center. But he needs to back off here. He's losing units. Do we have crossbow coming in? No crossbow. No bodkin arrow. He is castle age now. He could have 2 more upgrades at his blacksmith for his archers. He could have crossbow in. Maybe it's his food he's struggling with. I'm not sure. But he's not really taking advantage of his lead. I'm castle age now. So he threw away his opportunity. He was castle age for a few minutes. And he could have really capitalized on that, but he didn't. He's being passive here. He's not doing anything. He could be attacking me here. He could be attacking down here. He could be standing right here and taking these villagers. He's not doing anything. So this is mismanaged. He should have massed archers. He should have got his crossbow upgrade. But this isn't very threatening as it is. See, I'm going for padded or leather armor or archer armor. He's not. See, I've already towered here because it took him too long to get over here. And then he stands here and throws away his units. He's not even forcing very much idle time. Okay, he's forcing a bit. You can see now my idle eco is ticking up closer to what he was at. I guess I'm counterattacking here, which is a little bit of a distraction. He's got crossbow in finally, but too late, right? It's too late to start massing crossbows now. I mean, you can, but your opportunity's kind of gone. You could have taken advantage of the opportunity. See, he's lost his advantage here. He could still have brought his archers here and taken these gold miners off their wood, or off their gold, sorry, or positioned his guys here to deny this wood line. But he didn't do anything. He threw his units away on my towers. He wasn't very aggressive either. And now I've got town centers down to defend other resources. And he's kind of lost his opportunity. And he's given up water, which, you know, maybe that's okay, but he needs to be doing something with these units. He's got crossbows, but he still doesn't have the other upgrades in. And the crossbow came in way too late. All right. Resources collected. He's actually ahead. So eco, he's actually doing fine. Idle TC, I don't hold that against him. He's got 3 town centers, and clearly he doesn't have the farms to keep villager production going. Well, maybe now he does. And any minute now, he's going to get a counterattack. There it comes. There it comes. I would say his final mistake is giving up too soon. He has wood and food banked up. He could go elite skirmisher, or just massing crossbows. Yeah, and then he says, good game, right? He's out. So let's hide this. Let's take a look at the map now. So I'm still open. I got gold miners here, undefended. I don't have a castle at home. I wasn't even close to a castle, right? These lumberjacks are undefended, right? You skirt around the range of the tower, and these lumberjacks are completely vulnerable. These are still vulnerable. These gold miners, you can still hang out here, right? You just need to you need to get your crossbow numbers up. How many did he have here? He had 8. So he wasn't aggressive enough. He put together a weird combination of units. I mean, I suppose he was countering my initial archers. So I get it, having some skirmishers with his archers. And I guess the spears are good against a scout rush, right? So I guess I understand that unit composition. But he just didn't put out enough archers, right? When I'm going archer rush, I am going double archery range, but I'm putting out a decent mass of archers, and I'm being aggressive with them. I'm actually trying to, regain my investment. So I'm idling town centers, I'm idling wood lines, right? I'm hanging out right here, and I'm sniping any villagers that come within range. I'm not walking underneath the town center, but you just hang out right here. You can cause a lot of trouble. You force idle time. He could have hung out right here. Could have hung out right here. As it was, he did force me to put down a couple towers. But aside from that, he didn't do a lot of damage with his army. He didn't take advantage of Castle Age. He was Castle Age way before me. He could have taken advantage of it with knights or something else, but he just didn't. And then I would say last of all, he gave up too early. He's got 3 town centers. He's got stone secured. He's got gold secured. A bit of walling. You can defend this wood line. You've got resources. He resigned to 6 cav archers. So that's a little review of the game that got me to 1,000 elo. Here's some mistakes I see out of players at this elo level. Now this guy has got a positive or above 50% win rate. So he's right around 1,000 elo with I think 23 wins and 22 losses. Or I think it's like 13 and 12. I think it's like half as many games as I've got in 1v1. So be aggressive with your units. Get your upgrades in quickly. Mass. If you're going to bother attacking, you got to mass your units. And then don't give up too quickly. Well, that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Let's look at statistics here quickly. I forgot we should look at those because I like to look at them. That's score, military numbers. So, he had a good military population, then he threw it away. Economy, pretty close game, right? He got his TCs down and he started to boom. No problem there. So even though I was quibbling about his eco management in the early game, idle villagers and not luring his boar properly, it didn't really hurt him. This is a very close game in terms of eco. Technology, society. I like to look at this like this. So I did gain the villager lead and I held it for quite a while. So that's possibly not great. Maybe he rushed to the castle age. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. He had the villager lead when he resigned. Again, I think he resigned too soon. All right, that's it.